Hi, my name is Steve Lupkereed and I'm an equipment specialist and a professional club fitter. I'm here today to explain to you how GolfLab PuttFix putting mirror works and why it's important to all aspects of your game. First things first, it's important to understand actually how a putter works. Not how a putter works as in it's a stroke. It's where the centre of gravity and where a balance point of a putter is. Essentially, there's three types of putters. You would have seen them. They call it a face balance putter that hangs flat like this. We will have a slight arc or a neutral putter that hangs like this. Some people call them a toe hang putter. And then we have a putter that will hang very much like that. Okay, and that is somebody that has a strong arc, or more importantly, somebody that almost pulls their putts. But essentially, this is why this is important. So the only thing that makes the putters hang differently is the hosel design. There is no such thing as toe weight, okay? You can have two putters with a different hosel design that hang differently, but the heads are identical apart from the hosel design. So that teaches us that the balance point of every putter is the hosel. Now, we need to know where the middle of a putter is. Now, that's important when if we was to look at a face balance putter or a gooseneck as such, where it goes like this, if you followed your line down that shaft, it would go to the middle, and that's what makes that putter style hang flat. We have the putters where the hosel design very much on the end of the putter makes it hang like this, and if you was to follow that down, it would come to the end. This style of putter, we can see the line is in the middle. However, if we follow the actual shaft down, we can see that the middle of this putter is not the middle at all. It's just inside. That's what creates this. And that will actually create a bit of lag, not toe flow, as some people think. If you was to hit the ball really hard on the toe, it's not going to go left. It's going to open. Okay? So that's basically lag. So it's more a case of if you have a slight arc, you would tend to pull your putts. So we have a little bit of lag through the stroke just to hold you. But that teaches us more than that. This tells us now that the balance point of every putter, the hosel, the centre of gravity, the spine if you like, is the hosel. So when we've been told for all these years to get our eyes directly over the golf ball, it's not wrong, it's not particularly right either. You know, it's basically if we get our eyes over the hosel, you actually have space. More importantly, it actually gives you more room to align. That is where PuttFix has actually been designed. It has been designed around lots of putters that are actually, we check where the CG is, where the balance points are. So we've worked out on PuttFix that if we have our eyes exactly where this line is, that we actually have most room. If you find your eyes are way inside, then we just make your putter a little bit shorter. If your eyes are over the ball or past the ball, we make your putter a little bit longer. So first things first, that's the eye alignment line. That is important. Once you have your eyes parallel on that, it's amazing how you align up yourself. The line of your putter or the center of your putter should be on this line. If you set up because you're at an angle a lot of the time, your line will be here, therefore you're hitting it on the toe. Now the importance of making sure that you are square, your putter is square, and it's in the center of the ball means that you will actually make center strikes. If you hit the ball slightly towards the heel, you'll tend to pull your putts. If you hit it towards the toe, you'll tend to push them. Now, the main importance of that is what we do is then if we push our putts, we start aiming left to compensate. The problem with that is we spend our whole time in golf aligning up on the putting green. So if we actually aim funny places here, we take it to the tee box with us. That's why at GolfLab they like to say that your putter and your driver are sort of best mates. Your shot shape with your alignment on your putter will basically reflect your driver. If you're very open, you'll tend to push your putts. Yep, there's a slice coming with your driver with the odd pull hook. We've done the research. It is real. So all said and done, I'm now going to show you how to use one of these mirrors and why it's important. Okay, let's go. So now, explained where the centre of gravity and the balance point of a putter is, okay, and why the lines are where they are. Okay, so we anchor our mirror down, pop it down put PuttFix on the ground and we put two little pegs in there just to stable it. It's stable, very good. We then set up with our body dead square, eyes on the line, try and have the ball in the centre of your stance. You want it, the reflection of your eyes with the ball in between you. Okay, make a stroke, simple stroke. You're going to have about 6 to 8 foot putt, depending on the pace of the green. Where the ball comes to rest, you know that is a straight putt because you've set yourself up perfectly square. Don't look at where you're putting because we're putting to nothing. So you're trusting the mirror. Then you put a couple of tee pegs down. The putting channel where we putt down is this length for a reason. The putter must finish past the end of that channel. It will help you deliver a nice, smooth stroke. The putting channel is probably one of the most important aspects of the mirror. If you don't have a putting channel that has the right length, where the ball is actually left, you're not going to promote a smooth stroke. You will be in the right position, but you're still going to have this push or pull or stubbiness. So the mirror has been designed with all aspects of the putting stroke there. So now we've anchored it, we've set our pegs up, we know it's dead straight. Now we set up to make our putts. So when you set up, don't trust your eyes. Make sure that you trust the mirror. You set up dead square. When you look down the target line, you will probably see that you think you're going to miss left. Trust it. Don't look at the target. Don't look at your tee pegs. You know that they're straight because you've made the putt already. Trust it. And you will actually start to reboot your brain to know what is straight. That is the most important thing. Now, once we've set ourselves up with a dead straight putt and we start hitting, and let's just say we pull ourselves left, pop the ball back in your stance a little bit. Yeah. If you keep pushing your putts, put the ball a little bit more forward in your stance. Don't aim left or right to compensate. Move the ball position. You will find out where your left eye sits, whether it's just in front of the ball, right under the ball, just behind the ball. You will have a focus point where your left eye reflection of will sit every single time. Then when you practice, you know that is the perfect position for your stroke with your putter. Okay, so eyes on the line, then we look where we're going. I know myself, my left eye sits just on the crossroads there, just after the work alignment line. And I know there, but my putter delivers the ball perfectly for me. And that's it. Trust it. Enjoy. You'll actually see your drives get better because of it.